landscape over there, and well, I hope everyone will enjoy as much as had making it. Thanks.
Of the film shows how he comes across and Osama bin Laden look alike and the ramifications that follow. Amongst us this evening, we have the director Shri Abhishek Sharma. I request him to come over to the stage, please. I request Shri S.M. Khan, the Director General, Directorate of Film Festivals, to kindly felicitate Shri Abhishek Sharma. This film has been produced by Walkwater Media, and amongst us we have Ms. Pooja Shetty Deora and Aarti Shetty. I request both of them to come over to the stage, please. Them as well.
It is both.
And now I'd like to hand over the mic to Shri Abhishek Sharma to introduce the cast who's present here.
We have with us the fake Bin Laden of the film, Pradyuman Singh Mal. Pradyuman, can you please come on stage?
I request Shri S.M. Khan, the Director General, Directorate of Film Festivals, to felicitate Shri Pradyuman Singh Mal. Thank you. And now I request Shri Abhishek Sharma to say a few words about the film.
We just want to thank the Director of Film Festivals, Government of India and the Ministry, IFFI, all the organizing committee members, the audience who are present here, Goa Entertainment Society, ESG, Entertainment Society of Goa, and it's a great honor for us. I think this is the biggest honor for our film till now, and on behalf of my whole cast and crew and my producers, we'd like to thank you for coming in for this celebration of cinema which is happening in Goa. We're really happy and excited to be here. Thank you.
Professor Chandrasekhar Joshi, the Film Research Officer, I request him to kindly come over to the stage, please. And I'd also like to request the Director of Indian Panorama, Shri Bhupendra Kentola, to felicitate him. We also have with us Professor Sandeep Chatterjee, the HOD of Direction, FTI. I request him to come over to the dais, please. And I'd like to request Shri Bhupendra Kentola to felicitate him as well. Now I request Professor Sandeep Chatterjee to say a few words.
Hello everybody. This is the 50th year of FTI that we are celebrating, and for this purpose, we have done a selection of film from each decade, from 1960 onwards. It was very difficult making a choice of this film because there is such a wide variety of diploma films that have been made in FTI. But still, somehow we thought we'll just get at least one representation from each decade. So I think it will be an enjoyable package for you. You'll also get an idea over the years what kind of work has been happening in FTI and how it has influenced cinema in India. I think that's a wonderful way to celebrate the 50th year of our institute, and I hope you all will enjoy it.
I also request Professor Chandrasekhar Joshi to say a few words.
Thank you very much. You will be surprised to see the works of the filmmakers we have rose to become great filmmakers now. The filmmakers like Girish Kasarwalli or Kumar Sahani, and the way they made their films when they were students. As you know, Kumar Sahani has become not only a great filmmaker but also a film theoretician, and of these 37 down, one more passenger. But also, Mr. Kuldeep Singh has become a celebrity in the audiography. It happens with other film makers like Girish Kasarwalli, and also Mr. Amit Datta, who has become a star filmmaker in the overall film festival. I hope you will enjoy the screening of this film. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I request you to take your seats on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 films shall be screened. The first one being 37 Down Manwad Passenger. It's a black and white film, 14 minutes duration in a 35mm format, directed and scripted by Kumar Shahani, followed by Avshesh, again black and white with a duration of 20 minutes, 35mm format, directed and scripted by Girish Kasravati, followed by Bodhi Vriksha, The Wisdom Tree, black and white of 30 minutes, 35mm format, directed and scripted by Sri Rajan Khosa, followed by Ji Karthaka, color 21 minutes, 35mm format, directed and scripted by Hansa Thapliyal, followed by Kramasha, color 22 minutes, 35mm format, directed by Amit Datta. I request all of you to kindly switch your mobiles to the silent mode. We've gathered here today for the screening of the film Swayam Siddha, A Girl on the Red Corridor, an Odia film with the duration of 171 minutes in a 35mm format. This is a story of an educated and talented Shreya, forced to the path of terror, and in her struggle to build a society free of exploitation, metamorphoses into Swayam Siddha, an incarnation of the goddess Durga. The rest deals with how she comes across Raj and how the Swayam Siddha in her side steps out. This movie attempts to remind our civil society about the current crisis of Maoism and Naxalism. Amongst us today we have the director, Sri Sudhanshu Mohan Sahu. I request him to kindly step over the dais. Sri Sudhanshu Mohan Sahu. We also have the producer, Sri Prabhat Ranjan Malik. I request him to kindly step over the dais. Sri Prabhat Ranjan Malik is also the chairman of Niketra News and Kaustuv Group of Institutes. I request the director of Indian Panorama, Sri Bhupendra Kenthola, to felicitate him as well. I request the director to kindly wait here, stay back. And now I request the director to say a few words about the film.
हम ये बोलना चाहेंगे कि ये फिल्म स्वयं सिद्धा के लिए हमने जो मेहनत किया है आज हमको यहाँ तक लाया है। जो ओरिजिनल लोकेशन है, जो नक्सलाइट्स का मूवमेंट चलता है, जो रेड कॉरिडोर बोलते हैं, जहाँ गवर्नमेंट नहीं है, वही हम शूटिंग किया है। उस टाइम का बात जब हमारा दिमाग में आता है तो अब भी सोचते हैं कैसे हमने किया, क्योंकि अब भी इन्हीं पेपर में एवरीडे निकलता है ऊँट का हादसा। थैंक यू।
Thank you. Now I request the producer Sri Prabhat Ranjan Malik to say a few words and introduce his cast.
Good afternoon, everybody. So today, just now, we are going to showcase our movie Swayam Siddha. Yesterday, we have celebrated 75th year of our Odisha film industry. In this movie, in fact, the happening issue, the burning issue of our society, specifically in Eastern India, totally got affected by Naxals. So, being the chairman of Niketra News, I thought, let me go for something so that people will get social reformation, some changes we can get among the public, among the people with us. So, the punchline of this movie, Swayam Siddha, is the character of a girl, character of Shreya. So she is leading from a very small family, happy family. So how she is getting converted into Naxals, that is the story. Again, under what circumstances, again she is coming back to the mainstream. That is the punchline of this movie. This theme of this movie is nobody is Naxals by birth, nobody is Naxals by default. Yes, Naxals are under compulsion for different reasons. Yes, Naxal problem can be sorted out, can be rooted out, not by pen try, but by law and affection. So now I'll call upon my crew Mr. Siddhant Mahapatra. Mr. Siddhant Mahapatra. Yukta. Yukta, please come here. And Mr. Sanjeev, our cinema autographer. So now I will request our Honorable Minister, Srijukta Prafulla Samal, to come over here to bless this occasion.
Shri Siddhant Mahapatra, Honorable MP and actor. Ms. Yukta. Shri Sanjeev Mahapatra, the cinematographer of this film. Thank you so much, sir. And once again, Honorable Minister, Shri Prafulla Samal.
Thank you, all of you. I hope you all will enjoy this show. Thank you.
Back, I had been to this place for one of my movies shoot. So today I'm here in IFFI. So I'm very happy that my film has been nominated for Indian Panorama, that is Swayam Siddha, A Girl on Red Corridor. And the biggest thing, I'm very happy that that we are just telling all these Naxalites or this Maoism, no, you should come and join hands and you should come join in the mainstream, and we people also, we should encourage them and invite them to join with us and lead a normal life, what our Swayam Siddha did at last. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. I request all our dignitaries to kindly be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, cinema. It's an ODR film of 93 minutes, Klanta Abranha. The film tells us the story of young Niru, whose father desperately looks out for suitable matches. On the other hand, Niru's colleague Sandhya seems to have an affair with Arun from the same village. A twist of fate causes Sandhya to leave, followed by a marriage proposal for Niru. This film has been directed and screenplay written by Shri Manmohan Mahapatra and produced by Dynamic Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to kindly switch your with 19 minutes duration in a 35 mm format. This is a story of two strangers, their dreams, resilience. The film is about how Megha earns her way to riding her father's old motorbike again, and in the process, her bonding with Vaibhav, an engineer turned mechanic. The story, the screenplay and direction is done by Ms. Radhika Murthy, who is amongst us this afternoon. I request Radhika to kindly come over to the stage. The film is produced by Film and Television Institute of India. We also have with us the cinematographer Resh. We also have the sound designer Mandar Kamlapurkar. I request him to come over to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have the lead actress of this movie, Ms. Shirin Sheikh. I request to felicitate Shirin Sheikh. I now request Ms. Radhika Murthy to say a few words about the film.
Hello everyone. We are really excited to be here today. This is our diploma film, and so it's really special. Our diploma film after FTI. About the film, like she told the story, the film is about a girl and her motorbike, but it hopes to say a lot more. So we wanted to see if we.
This film has been produced by VRC Media and Entertainment Private Limited.
I wish my other cast is here, but they are knocked off with vodka shots yesterday night.
I request the director of Indian Panorama to felicitate the actor Sai Kumar, as well as the film editor Shri Dharmendra Kakrala. And now, sir, I request you to say a few words about the movie.
With a very non-filmy background, I'm basically an engineer who who was doing his job and being a good boy, nice boy in USA. I just decided to start experimenting telling stories with some short films and all. But I had a long hangover of a lot of this Shakespearean work and movies like Godfather, Citizen Kane, and a lot of these classics. So out of that hangover, this story came out, Prasthana. It's just I cannot really comprehend the whole story, what I wanted to even tell in a single passage or a single line actually. So it's just an experience of telling a story, and also people who watch the film, I felt they experienced what I experienced telling.